Okay. I see the item I hate the most, so I'm gonna take it. I can't really get a ramrod yet, so...
Oh, delivery's free.
Okay.
I like the exercise.
Like, this is whatever. Five seconds he's gone. And I need to find a way to scale my crit. So I'm critting consistently with the obsidian grenade.
Maybe a skirmish.
Small and large.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
You know, the whole problem here
You see that, Vanghern? That's how it's done.
is how to refill the ammunition on the grenade.
We take pride in our restorations.
Actually not gonna need it maybe if I... Yeah, maybe.
Go ahead. Underestimate. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
And tell me, how fair is that to run the obsidian grenade day one? And finding an upgrade to that.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler
Like,
use.
how fair is that? It's insane. Also never crits. Okay, where's my trebuchet?
Now this is... I bet you feel strong.
Full sail, my boy.
Sure,
You've learned all you can from me. See, Argenta.
let's take it.
Wonderful.
I have one question. One question. Can I beat Warrior? I think the answer is no. Like, if I crit with this thing, which is 25%, I'm winning with Warrior. But then if I don't crit with that, I'm left with, what, 300 damage? 360? 380 versus the shield and 450 HP, so that's not gonna happen. Venus Steve though.
Knife or beak? Your choice.
This should be doable.
The rookery remembers.
Yeah, well, I know that if I went to the warrior, this wouldn't do that. Yeah. I don't trust the grenade. I hate the grenade. You know the drill.
Things in moderation. Life and business.
This is very freaking early Tortuga, okay?
I hope that rat Quicksilver was watching.
It's like both of them are pretty crazy. What is this? Okay.
Curio sells junk. They don't make these like they used to.
I mean, is it better than that? No. Grenade is still grenade.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Blast doors? I don't feel too great about this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. What is this board?
Ride that tide!
Okay, die weights.
never debase my wares by.
Friend.
You wanna
Friend.
buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
More friends. More hate, more friends. Yeah, let's go there. Amazing. It's gonna charge my sources.
Best safe weapons, blood. Hand them over, innit?
Is Tortuga still good, or after the nerf it's not that great anymore? Anyone tested that? I hope it's still good. I'm committing to that.
Well, howdy, hero.
That's pretty broken, no? What's the burning friend? Let's keep it. Other than that,
My rusty circuits. to see
anglerfish.
if I know.
So maybe it's not the greatest idea.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Play it. I mean, I'm not buying cinders for the reason of... Let's keep it. I like the income here.
Now this is how you win a war.
Upgrade a bronze tier item. I feel like it can be one of the Zorsits.
Don't tell me Ford's your smith. That guy is temper, sharpen, reinforce.
Okay.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
He's also playing France.
Like
Think
Matthew
I'm
says at the bar,
a little
another
bit
round.
better. Fishing rod, show me. Not a friend.
Reward the peaceful, punish
Not friends.
the warful.
Not friends.
Use
Taking
them
this one.
for the good of all.
Let's go there.
You
Retiree.
young punks are soft.
Yeah, I want to fight everything right now. I'm at my power spike.
Back in my day, we won our fights with nothing but grit.
Yep, the retiree. To chill. Prince Marianas. It's yeah. I don't think I should go there. Let's go retiree again.
Built my first house when I was 20. Work harder.
Like Prince Marianas loves when when his opponent is spamming the board, and this is what I'm doing essentially. So
All those newfangled items. Yeah, I would have whooped you without those.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
arms dealer. I can probably do something with arms dealer. I can do better. Yeah.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
I prefer getting some friends, maybe. Eh, pressing the reroll button hurts.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
I'm okay. That was a little bit too fast for me. Let's try to get die weights.
That form bloke can sell the guns.
No,
I've got the ammo.
this kind of interesting, but I'll say no.
Sell ammo. What you come for, flowers?
Lol, Puggy.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I don't really
We're out to
trust
dethrone a king, not to
the Tortuga though. But looks like I have a better payoff than he does. The Tortuga should be better than the Mantis Shrimp, no? If not.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use.
Yeah. Oh great, now I have a friend. Should be better than that for the time being.
Any good fights lately?
Can I find a Tortuga upgrade? Answer is no.
With bruises.
But surely I can find some friend here, right?
The fine.
Calico.
You're a smart one for your size.
Holsters is not a bad idea.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
I think I like holsters more than dive weights.
Well, aren't you a lovely?
Do I still struggle with the damage?
How would you like to work for us?
Maybe a little bit. I like
Let's
XP.
take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
No. This goes for Tortuga. Pearl could give me like off-class friend, maybe. When adjacent item burns, I wish I could. This should be fine.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Do you have any really small things?
I'm looking for friends. Different ones. Okay? Not this one. Right?
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
Am I buying Sea Shadow? No.
Am
That's...
I even a master merchant?
If there's a medium friend, I would consider it's
You
pufferfish.
should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
But that's it pretty
We're out
much.
to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
He's also playing Tortuga. I have more friends, so I should be stronger, right? One more shot.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I have an impression that I'm being unlucky with the friends though. Yeah, finally. Look who's there. I could drop a Calico and one Zorsit, right? Don't need to drop one Zorsit though. So let's keep it as it is. Medium items as
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
there can be a pufferfish.
You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Okay. I actually want to get Obsidian Friend. It's not an Obsidian Friend. Maybe the pufferfish should... sorry, the catfish should be by the Zorsit actually. I need to check how many times did I freeze with the Yeti crab. Probably twice, 3 times, okay.
Full sail, my boy.
But still... One sec. Where's Tortuga?
Mask and steel. Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
Then... This. I don't need Calico. But this Zorsit feels kinda awkward here, in this spot. But Calico is not gonna scale, so... But let's keep it for now. Artisan Dunes. Like, getting +2 poison on that... Nah, that's not the case, right? It's not the thing here.
Really? I thought for sure you'd like these.
I mean, Nautica, you used to be better in the past. That's a great encounter. I'm not even sure if I need a pufferfish right now. Amazing. Now I'm leaning toward pufferfish actually.
I would promise to be here when you're ready.
None of those are good. Well, thank you for the follow. Hey. Bloodhound is amazing.
Every coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians thank you.
I may
I'm
be
doing
young
great.
for a
Thank you.
captain, But I've seen my share of storms.
Okay. This Dooley doesn't look too intimidating, but I might be entirely wrong. No, I'm not. So how does it scale? Not that fast. So look, I'm not interested in being affiliate. Okay? Not before you ask. I don't need second Zorsit here. What about weapons? I could upgrade my Tortuga.
Spar with you, but
It's very unlikely to happen, right?
I respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
Generally, this is better for me. Maybe in panels and more. I don't understand the question. Damn, that's good.
It's over
That's a good
already.
board.
We barely got our flags up.
Holy. I'm dropping Yeti crap. Yeah.
Come with no weapons? I can feel our energies resonating. Your aura guided me to what you need.
Like triple catfish sounds pretty good.
Now this is how you win a war.
No. Thank you.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this
Caramel
fun.
latte.
I should warn you.
I'm not drinking latte.
Other Jabarians.
Is that a bad thing for me or good thing? The port. Rather a good thing.
See you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
Can I add? Yeah, actually, yeah. I am tired of answering those door-to-door fake accounts on the Twitch that I'm not interested in their offers.
The brain. Mine.
Joining any Discord, of getting a new art, and like, I'm not interested. I'm not here to be offered with anything. I'm not looking for it. Okay?
That suits you beautifully.
I'm here to enjoy myself and live my dream of being a self-made streamer without anyone coming to me and telling me that they have a special offer for me that can help. I don't need it. Triple catfish is pretty strong with Tortuga. Thank you very much.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish. Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Do I go shielded? I might go shielded, actually. Doesn't sound bad, because shielding should go pretty well with the poison I have. Maybe. This is what I think. I can stall the combat for longer. To apply more poison. In my head it makes sense.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
I have great skills to upgrade, especially this one. Is there any reason to run Yeti Crab or Calico on my board? I know Yeti Crab is giving me some poison, but it's moving very slowly. And I like rapidly moving friends, so maybe it's not the case. And Illusory is being slow on the cast, but it's triple cast, so... Barcoded, I know this guy. I played against him a couple of times.
Too big for you to steal.
Okay. Other free speed. With burn. So this is why shielding is powerful. It's not like touching my HP
That was impressive.
while I am slowly killing him with poison. Yeah, I made a right choice with the shielded. Not gamble and keep it shielded. I'm happy with my choice. Again, I sold second Zorsit. I don't think I need Zorsit. I'm even like not sure if one Zorsit is good on my board.
Make deals.
With 0 burn.
War.
This could be even like a thing on my board. But no.
You're listening to your needs. That's good, I guess.
I was expecting you 0.5 seconds ago.
Now, this potentially should be like a good thing, right? It's a good merchant. But yeah, potency and the reality, when they meet together, there's a small gap in between them. In this game, at least. Maybe second Zorset is not a bad idea, actually. I am
Take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
not regenerating for much, so that could be a consideration as well. I want to see how it feels.
Your father was a good friend, so I'll help you. Last our wakes crossed.
Yep, let's get absolutely broken.
Way, Lady Corzina.
You know what I can do? The Calico is not being played, okay?
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
So let's juice up my board.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
And Aiden for the clans,
That's
for
been sitting
just for
there
the clans, is a good idea to have.
waiting for you.
As Vanessa is not very, like, you know,
War
famous for
circuits to see
having a
that
lot of
done.
cleanses.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I'm very rich, I can just do
Hooey!
that.
Now that's a bargain.
Okay. Now extract makes the most sense here. Probably. Okay,
You
actually
should
fine.
know, I'm a bit of a
Like, shielding against Dooley is usually the good idea. And I have plenty of shielding. Playing Bonk. With my cooldown reduction across the board, I don't think I am very concerned about that. Okay, that was... what? Double crit with 65%. I mean, what do I expect from this game, right? If my opponent have crit, it's gonna crit. This is the principle of Bazaar. If your opponent has any crit, he's gonna crit. And if he doesn't for, like, any reason, then you should be happy about the outcome.
You're not ready to accept the light. And that's okay.
But more often than not, he's just gonna crit.
Full sail, my boy!
This is bullshit. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but I have a lot of money, so... I need some ways to spend it. I like the amount of poison I apply. If the combat is longer than, like, you know, 5 seconds, which is not always the case, then I'm getting quickly really deadly.
If you have to ask for
Really
help,
deadly really
you
quickly.
can afford it.
Again,
Neither wealthy nor
this is not the scaling I'm looking for.
If you find it in the sea, that means it's treasure.
Maybe I should
Sailors
just go back
how
to
to
that.
use
Not, it's really not bad. It's actually good. This cooldown reduction.
Ride that tide!
Well, good luck then. The fire softens before it strengthens. Remember?
Okay, Patrick.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more
What's
fun.
that? Trap. People keep playing Old Salt Claw. I don't know how to make it work, but I've seen people making it work
I've got
successfully.
another salvo in me.
By the way, this battle wasn't even close. My Grandmaster pool is just too amazing. Game. Okay. There's a Tropical Isle.
Living markets, just trade boulders.
I would run Tropical Isle in my backpack. No. Boulder is a funny idea as well.
Tell me it's a problem.
Caltrops. Yeah, Caltrops is a little bit an issue for me. So having a juggler is not very mandatory for me, but you know, for the fancies.
Waste of gunpowder.
Give me another catfish. It is a friend. Well, I don't wanna be that guy, but this is pretty ugly, you know. It looks like a rotten food with the ketchup glaze on top on that, like what? Something like this, yeah. Am I being weird seeing that, or
I
you guys can see that as well?
I've got 4 legs because I carry this company.
Now this is how you win a war.
And my inventory is backed.
I am not prideful. I simply acknowledge.
There is a skill of like big guns or whatever it's called. I would consider getting that. Like usually let me think about this. How many times is my opponent gonna move like more than 20 times with his items? 20 times is gonna be 40 poison. Is this enough? Like make it like this skill is just not good enough. That's what I'm trying to say, and this is good. I'm taking this one.
Olin was right. You are a quick study.
Each time my opponent moves, he applies the 2 poison to himself, right?
Out to dethrone a king.
And poison is the most powerful when applied early on, so it can linger for longer and deal the damage over time. Now look at this. After the combat, I will do the recap. See how many times my opponent moved.
Fight me again. I must repeat the
For
experiment.
the record, this is not a classic spamming board, so you know. I would apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 poison. That's nothing. Obviously, against a spamming board, it's a different story, but even if the spamming board is moving like 20 times or 25 times, not enough poison to like justify having that skill, probably.
Size
I mean,
delays the brain.
that's
Mind
not
is
entirely
highly
true.
concentrated.
Because the skill can be like, justified to grab and have it.
If you want something big and
Though,
ugly,
if you are going to Adira for a diamond skill, I feel like you can do only better than that. Maybe not only, but usually you can go better than that. I have double freeze now. Diamond double freeze. So I feel good about that.
started a war today.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Don't need money. I have plenty of money. Anything from other champion or just get the HP? I'm gonna go for the HP. Ooh, that's a rough combat.
I go back prostrate.
Never mind.
God will
Pretty easy combat. Arthur Gustavo might be my last opponent.
You should know.
I'm still not stronger than Mac that is stacking regeneration.
listen.
And probably Poppyfield will destroy me as well. And this is kind of like regeneration Mac, right? Maybe with crowd control, I'm fine.
Please,
Yeah.
share with me your secrets.
He just was faster than him. I like my board, I like this run. I was pretty lucky with the catfishes. But even without the catfish... Even without the catfish, Tortuga is pretty powerful still, I believe. Like the biggest factor that let me win is the Tiny Dancer with Barnacle Crusted probably. This cooldown reduction is brutal for my opponent. At the same time, keeping my opponent with crowd control with quick freeze and this creeping chill is also unfair. And this is for like the finisher of my opponent. It's casting. It's charging half of the Tortuga bar, so that's a lot. And almost fully charging my catfish. Yeah. I don't have many skills, but my skills are really good for this thing. Also, when you play Tortuga, don't overlook the holsters, okay? This is a jumpstart item. There's only a few of them in the game. Like, actually, probably you can count them on the fingers of one hand. The items that do something at the start of the fight. Because the devs are trying to, like, remove the mechanic at the start of the fight. And it's being removed constantly from the skills already. We don't know what will happen to the items in the future, but this and Clamora are still doing the stuff at the start of the fight. And this is very powerful, because no matter what the board you have, usually your board will work after a couple of seconds. It can be 2 seconds, like if you are very fast, okay? But it's still 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds later than my board, if I have holsters. And I'm cutting small items cooldown in the half with haste. This is why holsters is a very good item. It's not that good at silver, but at gold plus, it's very, very good. Yeah. Effectively, it makes catfish move after 1.8 seconds in my case, which charges Tortuga, and you know what happens then. But let's jump back for a moment to the retaliation toxins, okay? He moved 5 times, so I would apply 10 poison to him. Was it retaliatory toxin? Maybe. Versus this creeping chill. What the fuck is this? Is my aquarium, bro. My fish tank. Yeah, that's it for this
Each
run.
bounty gets us closer to victory.
I will start another coffee.